I just finished the challenge 40 and I want to know what your guys' karma vote would be for the finalists and if you agree with the karma vote they got. I'm actually really surprised that she got a really low karma vote because one, she was a rookie, so she really did not know a lot of the people in the house. She didn't have a lot of relationships in the house, so therefore she didn't have a lot of beef in the house. But I guess because she aligned herself with Johnny Bananas, she got lower karma votes near the end. But I thought Jenny was really sweet and I thought she was a really good competitor. So I didn't really think she deserved that, but I would have gave her a 3 because I'm just pretty neutral about her. I agree with Tori's karma vote only because in the past few seasons, she's always aligned with herself with people I really just don't really love. I think she plays a really smart game and I think she's a really tough competitor, but I do feel like she does a little bit too much of stomping on the underdog and I don't really love that. So I would give her probably a 3. Now there's nothing that you can do or say that will ever make me hate this man. I understand he's the villain, but the thing is he makes the TV show so great. If he wasn't there, it would be boring. I want him in every season and he's so funny. I remember in older seasons when Bananas would target the rookies and he would gang up on people. I did not love him then, but I love him now for that. He's just great TV. I would give him a 5 every single time. Were you surprised that Laurel gave him a 1? I remember in older seasons, Laurel was such a tough competitor and I really respected her for that. But in the last few seasons, I feel like her persona has changed a lot. She's crashing out a lot. She's giving up on challenges. She's just lost my respect in a certain amount of ways. And I also feel like she's really ruthless. And because she was working with Bananas and then giving him a 1, I feel like she can't be trusted again. Jordan is the GOAT. He is so good at everything. If this guy makes it to a final, he will win. Personality-wise, Jordan has the absolute right to be arrogant, but I feel like not arrogant in a good way. And I think there's something to be said about the fact that it used to be that they would target the rookies first, but now the pendulum has turned a little bit and now they target the veterans. And I feel like Jordan's one of those pack that targets the veterans and I don't like it very much. So I probably would give Jordan a 2. Only because if you give Jordan such a high score, he's gonna win the whole thing. You have to give him a challenge, you know? Rachel has never been my favorite person, especially in the older seasons. But I do feel like for this season, because of the fact that Era 1, I feel like was the underdog and that you really were rooting for them because, you know, they were picking them off. I generally find myself rooting for the underdog. So yeah, I would have given her a 5 too. I didn't think that she played a messy game. I think she was smart about her moves. Do you agree with Derek's karma vote? I didn't really agree with it. I know that he played the nice guy, but I felt like he was really fake about it, you know what I mean? Because when Avery put herself in because she did not want to vote for him, he didn't return the favor, and I didn't like that. I felt like at that time he was playing a very cowardly game. He should have voted himself in. That for me lost karma points for him. I would have gave him like a 3-ish. There's just something about Michelle that's just, I don't know, annoying. I wasn't rooting against her, but I also didn't want her to win either. And I guess because I'm team Johnny Bananas, you know, I probably would have gave her like a 2. Kylan played a really clean game. I love that he really dominated all the challenges this season. He really proved himself really well. And I bet you he probably would have been a top contender if there wasn't so much swimming. I think if there was like more of a running final, he probably would have won. He didn't play the game dirty at all. I would have given him a 5. I'm curious what your votes are. If you already made it to the end of this video, put the comments below. And I know most of you guys have watched it already. Maybe I'm the only one, but I refuse to download another app and pay for another app when I already have Paramount and the challenge is owned by Paramount. I don't understand why it wasn't on Paramount to begin with.